Drake officially gets Celine Dion tattoo on face.
Drake, I love you very much. Can I tell you something? Don't do that. You can write me love letters.
Drake is a showman, and has always been since he got his start on the hit show Degrassi. But his latest stunt may be the craziest thing he's done yet. Drake is a fan of tattoos, and has been for some time. He's been known to make impulsive decisions regarding permanent ink and his body, but it looks like he's had this latest tattoo idea for quite a while. Welcome to Lime Report. Today, we're talking about Drake and Celine Dion. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword tattoo for a chance at our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Make sure to watch all the way through the end so you don't miss a beat. Now, without further delay, let's get into Drake, Celine Dion, and the tattoo controversy that's been sweeping the internet lately. First, let's understand Drake's habit of getting tattoos, specifically ones depicting celebrity faces. Now it looks like Celine Dion is his next obsession, even though she's begged him not to tattoo her face on his body publicly. Very recently, Celine Dion appeared in a media interview on iHeartRadio Canada where she pleaded with Drake not to get a tattoo of her face on his ribcage. The interviewer asked about the subject casually, spinning it into a question about which celebrity Celine would have tattooed on her body if she wanted or had to. Celine's answer was pointed directly at Drake. She turned to face the camera as if she were talking to Drake himself and said, "Please, Drake, I love you very much. Can I tell you something? Don't do that." After pausing a moment for what seemed to be dramatic effect, eyes wide and staring into the camera, she continued by saying, "You can write me love letters, you can send me autographs for my kids, you can come and visit. I can have you home for lunch or dinner. We can go for a drink, we can sing together, whatever you want. I can talk to your mom, whatever you want. But please." She then waved her hands over her face and remarked, "This is not the moneymaker here, first of all," which got a few laughs out of the interviewer. But Celine was serious. She continued to say, "The thing I want to say to you is that all of us here, we're all going forward in life, and I've always been very thin, and as time goes, as you go older, you too, when time comes, my face will no longer, and it will go not prettier. So please don't tattoo. If you do get it, just do a fake one so you can change your mind if it's Nicole one day, Celine another day, Barbara another time." Drake's obsession with celebrity tattoos goes back to 2011. When he got his first tribute of a face inked onto his body. News first broke when a photo circulated showing Drake shirtless on a tennis court, and people were quick to point out a female face emblazoned on the left side of his back. Upon closer inspection, it was revealed that the tattoo was of the famous singer Aaliyah, who passed away suddenly in 2001. Her and her crew were leaving a video shoot and all loaded onto a small plane to return to the United States. Tragically, the plane crashed almost as soon as it took off, exploding on the far end of the runway. Drake has been a longtime fan and admirer of Aaliyah's career and music, featuring her posthumously in a few of his tracks, and shouting out her lyrics and others. On the 9th anniversary of her passing, Drake wrote a letter to her, writing, "Dear Dana, I've never lost a parent, a friend, or a lover, but I will never forget this day for the rest of my life. I remember getting the news that you had passed, and it connected with my heart like a clean shot from Muhammad Ali. I was crushed. Not only was I one of your biggest fans, but I was truly in love with you. I love the way you carried yourself, the way you dressed, the confidence with which you addressed passion and relationship in your music. I said to myself that even if we never met, I wanted a woman in my life just like you. I am pained that we will never get to connect now that music ended up being my career path. But you should know, we all listen to you every day and we remain inspired and moved by all that you've given the world. I hope I make the right life choices so I can end up in heaven where I know you rest your head. I'll continue to make music in your honor until the day we finally meet. Dinner's on me. Love you always and forever, Drake." With such a deep love for her music and the effect it had on his life, it's understandable why Drake would want such an everlasting tribute. But that's just when he got started with his celebrity tattoos. Drake has had a long-time friendship and professional relationship with the London-based rapper Skepta. The two have been on good terms since they started shouting out each other out on social media back in 2014, and they began to share lines from songs with each other. Drake even featured him on the credits for one of his albums. They began to perform together at selective venues, and the two became great friends to the point that they got tattoos about each other. Drake ended up with the letters BBK on his shoulder, standing for Skepta's label, Boys Better Know. Drake posted, "More than music, OVO BBK family for life." Drake was then signed to Skepta's label in 2016. While the letters aren't equivalent to Skepta's entire face, it's still a permanent marker of Drake's appreciation and love for Skepta as an artist and as a friend. Next up for Drake was his most famous tribute, a pair of faces depicting the artist Sade, which dominate the side of his abdomen. The tattoo began as only one face, but later became two, taking up the majority of the skin on his side. Beneath the faces, it reads in a signature-style font, "With love, Sade." Drake later elaborated on his infatuation with the UK Nigerian superstar, saying, "Her brand is so strong and she's such an amazing woman, but the melody she chooses to use in her voice has that dark, sexy feel that a lot of So Far Gone has. Lust for Life, the Justa Lana Vegas, the Calm, those all remind me of Sade moments. I'll call them Sade moments, where you hear it, it hits you, and you feel something. When Sade's King of Sorrow comes on, you feel it consistently. So I just want to try to experiment and see if there's a way to bring her into the hip-hop world. I'm kind of scared. I don't want it to be that moment that everybody's like, whoa, that shouldn't have happened. So it's really got to be calculated for the right moment. Hopefully there will be a great Drake and Sade record for people to listen to. And hopefully it'll be one of the best decisions I've ever made." Then, in 2017, Drake added Lil Wayne to his body art. Lil Wayne has been a huge part of Drake's career since he got started in the music industry. Wayne signed Drake to his label, Cash Money Records, back in 2009. Then in 2017, a photo of Drake appeared on Instagram, which showed Drake with a tattoo of Lil Wayne's face on his arm. Lil Wayne was quick to comment on the permanent appearance. He said he was floored and honored by the mention in ink, and the tattoo began to lead to rumors of a collaborative album. Lil Wayne said, "We're both doing what we do, but he already know. We still text and send songs here and there, change a verse because he killed me or change a verse because I killed him. It's still the same competition. However, those plans fell apart soon after the release of Watch the Throne." In response to the project fallout, Drake had this to say, "Me and Wayne scrapped the idea of a collaboration album. We just agreed that it would be looked upon as, it would be sort of this competition with Watch the Throne. I feel like it would get caught in this whirlwind of hype." Wayne agreed. "We just said, if we do it, we'll do it down the line, but right now is not the time." Then in 2017, Drake got another tattoo, this time of Denzel Washington. This tattoo is unique in the sense that it's not one of his musical icons, but it almost is. The Denzel tattoo depicts his likeness from a movie called Mo Better Blues, which came out back in 1990. The movie depicted the famous trumpet player Bleak Gilliam, who Drake was apparently inspired by. He eventually got another tattoo, and that one was of Gilliam's actual face, not that of Denzel Washington. That brings us up to Celine Dion. In 2017, Drake finally got a chance to meet her backstage at the Billboard Music Awards. The pair of Canadian artists, both known for songs with emotional depth, met up backstage at the ceremony in Las Vegas in a new celebrity mashup that pleased fans from each camp. Both artists had big nights at the event. For Dion's part, she belted out her hit about Titanic, My Heart Will Go On, to mark the film's 20th anniversary, leaving the audience in awe of her seemingly effortless vocal power. Drake took home 13 awards, including Top Artist, smashing Adelaide's record for most honors scooped up by an artist in one night. Drake was so thrilled to meet Dion, he actually bowed before her. He posed for a photo or two with her and his dad, who was obviously starstruck. Drake then told Celine, "You're iconic, we love you." Celine responded, "It's so nice to meet you." And Drake flawlessly fired back, "I'm about a year away from a Celine tat." We're not sure why it took so long for Drake to get serious about the tattoo, but 2 years later, Celine issued her statement, begging Drake not to tattoo her face on his body. So what do you think about all of this? Should Drake get that tattoo? If somebody doesn't want you to tattoo them, do you still have the right to do so? Let us know all your thoughts in the comments below. We'd really love to hear them. Thanks so much for tuning in. This has been Lime Report, talking you through the recent drama regarding Celine Dion and Drake's tattoos. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment keyword tattoo for a chance at our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the news that matters most to you. Once again, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time right here on Lime Report.
Like that was, it also, I'm like,
I think Arcee's gonna be my manager. I think my kids are gonna write me my songs.
And then there's Celine's fashion label too. And
my favorite one was when he had Jay-Z on, and like Jay-Z had like no lines, like he was just like, I'm really, they don't call me back after one date according to this.
Really?
Yeah, she's great though.
Are you dating?
Decent children's clothing line. But center stage is where she most belongs. You're kicking off a world tour right here.
Like he was just like doing it was just like Will Ferrell was like.
Dating anybody now?
I'm not, I'm single.
Really?
I'm ready to mingle.
A lot of people.
Here in Quebec City, 7+ shows in North America alone.
Don't stress me, huh?
I know. Her up
Carrying the whole thing, and he'd look over at Jay. Yeah, Goulet. And then Jay would be like, It was crazy. It was so. The album's done. I got free time. Well, not really. I'm gonna go on tour. But I have a couple months after that, you know. So
yeah.
I'm not dating anybody. I'm open to.
Okay.
You know.
Well, we want you to. You always look good, but
Thank
I
you.
want you to. You know, when you meet that special someone.
right back with you. What does that feel like?
He's so strong. It's adrenaline. It's a drug.
Or do you break up easy? No, I think, I mean, we ran through two of the sketches today, and I hung in there.
That you're going to go on a date with. I'm going to give you something to wear because you love sweaters. You wear sweaters a lot.
Is it being gifted right now?
Yeah. So